Hello, I'm Arturo, Romero, and you're watching People in Perspective. Today joining us is Giovanni Plascencia from the United States Air Force. He's going to tell us more about his career and his personal experiences. So Giovanni, what interests you going in the Air Force?
When I was younger, I wanted to be in the military. As I got older, I educated myself on what branch of the military I wanted to go into, and the best choice for me was the Air Force, being that there's a base at my hometown, and there was something I wanted to do with the Air Force is work on jets, on airplanes. So it was an easy choice.
Why didn't you join another branch in the military?
I spoke with people before I joined. I talked to different recruiters, and the best offer for me was joining the United States Air Force. It was something I wanted to do versus something I could have done in the Army, Marines, or Navy. It was more technical than your typical jobs at the other military branches.
What are your jobs in the Air Force? Do you fly or repair them?
I am a aircraft mechanic. I work on the A-10 Warthog. I maintain the airplane to make sure the airplane flies, it's airworthy, and when the pilot gets into the cockpit of it, he's sure that the plane's going to fly and do its mission that it's intended to be.
Are there any dangers in the field?
There's a lot of dangers with any job you do in the military. There's more risks than the others. With mine, working on the airplane is a risk. We have live munitions, bombs, bullets, and a lot of things can go wrong with the airplane.
Yeah. Have there been any accidents?
There has been. The percentage is very low in the United States Air Force with the airplanes, but there has been a couple of incidents where airplanes have crashed or landed and then crashed. So there's been quite a few accidents.
What do you do when there's an accident?
Usually there's a team that comes out and does an investigation, what caused the problem, how they can prevent it from it happening again. It's a long process, and it's something they take very seriously when something goes wrong.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are, I know this airplane very well. I've pushed myself to know everything to where I'm comfortable crewing the airplane, making sure everything's up to par. And my weaknesses would be stuff that I don't know that I've still yet to learn on the airplane. The airplane's mechanical, so anything can go wrong at any time.
Do you have other jobs besides repairing aircrafts?
No, my full-time job is with the Air Force, and it's about all I do at the base.
What do you do back home? Do you still do missions or something?
Yes, every day we fly missions. The pilots, there's a schedule, and they do what we call sorties, which are 2 scheduled flights for the pilots, and they train. In the United States, we're not at war within the United States, so pilots have to train constantly for any scenario that can happen while they're flying the airplane.
Well, thanks, Giovanni. Join us for today, and we learned a little bit more about you and your career in the Air Force mechanic. I'm Arturo Romero, and thanks for watching People in Perspective.